Cruz pointed out
Okay.
certain points like penalties,
Yes.
exclusions, national security matters, whatever.
Okay.
It'll be easier.
Yes, Madam Chair. I think we can do so within the week, Madam Chair.
It would be much appreciated.
Yes, we actually have a copy here, but it is going through the process of review in our office.
No, all 11 versions, right? But
Yes.
there's a lot of similar provisions also that you can
Sure. Yes,
go
Madam
through.
Chair. And if I may be allowed to
Please, sir.
express the position of the office, Madam Chair. The, the mandate of the Office of the Ombudsman is to promote full transparency, real and effective accountability, and to fight corruption. This was expressed in 1987, but by who we consider as the father of the Office of the Ombudsman, the father of the Honorable Senator Angara. Senator Angara, when he sponsored the bill creating the Office of the Ombudsman before the Senate in 1987. So any initiative, particularly the initiative of this committee, that would place information in the hands of our citizens and empower them to not only watch their government, but also actually use that information and demand good governance, will actually help the Office of the Ombudsman perform its mandate. So we are very supportive of the initiative of the Senate as well as the House of Representatives and civil society to promote the passage of the Freedom of Information the bill. Of course, we also understand upon our review of the various bills presented to the committee that there are relevant and valid concerns raised that any Freedom of Information bill must ensure that national security and public safety will and should not be prejudiced, that the capacity of the government to enforce its laws should not be compromised, and that the various functions of government, particularly investigative, prosecutorial, and judicial, should not be affected. If I may be allowed, Madam Chair, to just point out certain portions of the draft bills, flagged certain portions of it. And if I may take off from what Senator Sito mentioned regarding the possible abuse of rights, I think that's a very legitimate and valid concern. As with all rights, the right of information can be abused. In fact, that has been, it's a recognized principle in law that the fact that you have a right is no license to abuse that right. And as pointed out by Madam, my colleague, my seatmate here, when you have that right or that information, that is no license for you to use it in whatever way you want. There are reputations that have been built over the years that could be destroyed. So in that regard, if I may just share our experience in the Office of the Ombudsman, under the leadership of the Honorable Ombudsman now, we have created a system where we readily give access to the SALNs that are in our possession. In fact, I think now any member of the media, the academe, can come to us and can get the SALNs of any government officials that are depositing their SALNs with us within the hour. They can wait. But we have also had actual experience where those SALNs have been used to harass government officials, and that is something that we would suggest that the eventual law that would be passed should also address. For example, is there a provision that would regulate use of the information actually acquired? So while there is a grant of a right to access to those information, I think the use of that information should also be treated